What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today I'm very excited to kind of give you guys some insight into the way you're going to earn some free MUTCOINS, trophies, elite players, and things like that. For those of you guys that weren't playing Madden in 19, they introduced house rules. Now, you can say that they got it from 2K, whatever. It don't really matter, bro. It's in Madden. I don't really know why people worry so much about where these things come from. Like, if they have the right to use it as well, and they're using it in their format of a game, bro, it is what it is. Unless they directly just take it, like, and call it whatever they, you know what I'm saying? They start calling it 21 or something like that from basketball. Like, it's wild, but it's house rules. All right, so what's going to happen with house rules is this. You're going to have a limited time to do certain things. With this particular house rules, what's going to happen is you're going to come to this section right here. I think it's going to be around 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on August 13th, 2019. So if you're watching this video on that same exact day, you are awesome. All right, but if you're not, then probably you missed out on it, and you're probably going to get the next time, once it happens with, when it starts happening regularly. And I don't know what the schedule is going to be with house rules, but pretty much it's going to be college OT rules. So both of you are going to have a chance to score, and if you stop the other person, pretty much it's over. So that's going to be the only part of it, all right? I do want to go over some things with solo battles first, because I've been getting a lot of questions about it. Solo battles have been suspended, as well as Weekend League, until EA Sports can figure out what's going on with this whole disconnect issue. So it's not like I'm not hearing your voices when you're asking over and over again, yo, Gmia, where's my Weekend League stuff? Like, where's solo battles? What's going on? It's just for the fact that there's so many people asking the same questions. I will urge you guys to help me out and just be like, yo, bro, Gmia dropped a video about it. Yo, go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Or Gmia tweeted about it. Go check it out. So pretty much you're not going to see anything about solo battles until they can fix those disconnects, because it was unfair to a lot of players that were out there getting, booted out of their games and not being in the top 100 when they were eligible for it. That's not a really good thing to happen to anyone. So EA wants to take care of that. All right. So look, with the house rule situation, some of you guys, you guys were asking like, yo, Gmia, my team is kind of garbage. I'm no money spent. You guys are 82 overalls, 83. The lowest I saw, though, which I'm very, very happy for you guys, was like an 81 with no money spent. All right. So some of you guys, what I think is happening with a lot of you guys that are no money spent, you guys are grinding out stuff and you're like storing your cash, and you're not looking to get good items while they're low. Let me explain that, right? With the way that the house rules is going to be, you're going to be playing a lot of souped up teams. So I need my viewers. Like, we don't care about the other viewers, bro. My viewers need to be ready. All right. So this is what's going to happen. You have to have certain key players to make sure that you can stop it, because like I said, it's college rules. You got, what did they get it at? Like the 25-yard line or something, and you both get a chance to score. You're going to need some really top-notch defense. You're going to need some decent corners with, specific attributes. I don't want everyone focusing on, oh, the overall of my corner is, a 77. Like some of you guys were asking about Anthony Brown. Let me explain to you guys why I use Anthony Brown. When I run nickel, right, you see like how his zone coverage and his man coverage is those numbers? That doesn't matter to me, because when I run nickel, he's my user. So he has 86 speed and he moves around very, very quickly. That's all that matters to me. I don't user guys with high attributes. That's one of the key things that I wanted to point out to some of you guys that were asking me about my core gold, Anthony Brown. Any gold card on my team, I have to user them, and they're there for a reason. He's pretty much the only guy that I actually utilize as a gold card. But with Patrick Peterson, you'll see, he has decent man coverage. Zone coverage is in the 80s. That's a different tier. All right. The play rec is in the 80s, different tier. And those guys will make those plays. They will look and see when things are being thrown at them, and they will actually, try to do something about it. Like, nah, you're not going to let this, I'm not letting this slide. So that's the reasoning behind that. If you are a team that's like no money spent and you have a lower overall, you're going to have to work a little bit harder, because people are going to be coming out with receivers with all kinds of chems, bro. Like double me, I'm all over your moms, like crazy chems. And you're going to have to stop that with OT rules. Now, based on what I was telling you guys about the free elite players, let me go ahead and break it down for you guys. Usually what they do is if you win a certain amount of games, they give you something for free, like a nat or whatever. Maybe it's a superstar promo player. Maybe it's a heavyweight player. They're going to give you an elite player for free. Usually that's what they've been doing. You get a certain amount of MUTCOINS, and then also additionally, you're going to be able to get trophies. Now, this is the situation. A lot of you guys have been grinding for trophies. You can see up there, I haven't been really playing a lot of head-to-head or solo battles because I've been focused on getting content out to you guys. So I'll do all my stuff later because I've been getting a huge influx of subscribers, which I am very, very thankful for each and every one of you that are sitting back, watching this on your phone, watching it on your desktop. Thank you guys so much for, joining the GmiasWorld fam. I think it's more important that you guys know what's going on before I start, grinding and not paying attention to you guys and not giving you guys the information that you need, because these are the things that's going to build you up to make sure you don't get those losses. So when it comes to trophies, all right, you guys might be saying, what is the point of the trophies currency? Gmia, why are you, so excited about house rules? This is why I'm excited about house rules, because not only will I be able to probably get a Nat Von Miller, I'm going to be able to, probably get some of these other things done with Coach Madden collectibles. Now, there are 3 available right now for Series 1. I would like to get as many trophies as possible to try to get, I need 4,000 trophies. So my goal is going to be, I'm playing house rules till I get 4,050 trophies. I'm not worried about getting extra trophies for Von Miller to sell them, because I'm not selling them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just put it like this, right? Throughout the entirety of the year, I think probably DeMarcus Ware, if they make him a left outside linebacker, he might be the only guy that will compete with Von Miller. And I don't really care about DeMarcus Ware like that. And I think Von Miller is going to continue to get better. I think that the Broncos are going to be very, very good this year. So I know he'll get upgrades. And I think that me just getting the Nat player with the 1,050 will be just fine for me. I'm not trying to go overboard. So I need like 4,050 competitive currency, the trophies. And that's some of the things that they give you. Now remember, if you guys are grinding it out, right, just hear me out. If you guys are grinding it out crazy and you get a lot more, I would play around with this a little bit, try to get lucky with the 84 plus elite player, because that's also good. And remember, the player that you get for free is completely separate from what you're doing with the trophies. I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing with the trophies. I'm getting this Nat dude right here, all right? I don't need to get the one that's sellable. Getting the Nat one, and I'm going after collectibles. Obviously, this is my first criteria. This is the guy that I want. It doesn't really matter about because this guy is going to create chaos on the defensive line. So that's what I ultimately need with that. So that kind of tackles that question for those of you guys that are going to be asking, what are we doing with the trophies? That's what you'll do with your house rule trophies. You'll get yourself a Nat Von Miller. If you don't already have Von Miller powered up, you are doing it wrong, okay? That needs to be fixed immediately. Like I said, I don't really recommend a lot of players, and whatever your scheme is, it's your scheme. But Von Miller is ridiculous, and I don't even have. Like I said, I'll go back to my team and show you. He's only at 88. I didn't even spend the additional 1,000 training that I can spend to get him up to the higher level, even before that card. Before we need that card, but he plays unbelievable. Like, it's ridiculous. So I would urge you guys, like, if you're looking for a left outside linebacker, I would say he's probably the best right now in the game. So you see right here, I can actually spend an additional 1,000 before I need to add his other card to it to get it up and running. But my bank account ain't set up like that. So I don't really have 1,000 training just sitting around. So I ain't doing that. Like, that ain't happening right now, but eventually I'll get that done. All right, so that's pretty much what I want you guys to keep in your brain. Like, look, all right, when we start getting this competitive trophies, we need to start upgrading John Madden, coach, all right, and Von Miller. But Von Miller is first, all right? Von Miller is the guy that you need to go after first. Coach Madden, you'll start adding stuff later, all right? Now, with the MUTCOINS, you're going to be getting a certain amount of MUTCOINS for every win you get. Some of you guys are saying, all right, look, bro, there's a lot of stuff that's in the store. I want to upgrade my team. Like I said, going back to the no money spent players, I don't think you guys realize that certain times the market is like, you'll be able to get stuff for cheaper if you just pay attention to the market. You pay attention to the sets. You know that you always, the number one rule, you always look at the set first if the set is available. And then from there, you know what I'm saying? If the prices are like the same, you could buy it in the store. If it's a little bit lower or whatever, you do it like that. But you always check the sets for the players. I need all my no money spent players to regularly come through the sets and try to snipe low overall cards. Like this guy right here. He's at 244, right? I paid 320 something for him. This one right here, he should be in the ones, right? Yeah, 128. I paid 200 and something, whatever. So the prices are coming down. No money spent players. Please take the time out to look at these sets. Make sure that you're getting individual players. You don't need them all at once, all right? But you got to make sure that, you know, you're doing something to try to upgrade, because I don't like you guys telling me that your 81's no money spent like that. You're not going to do nothing with that. When dudes are coming out with overpowered teams, I played a guy last night that had Moses on his team, and he's about to part the Red Sea on me, dog. Like, dudes are really coming out with OP teams. You guys need to be prepared. If I go out there and get blown out, that's fine. Use me as, I'm the scapegoat. But I want you guys to understand, remember this, right? The attributes, they matter. The overall, even though you're at 81, you might have cards that are pretty decent, but try to make sure that you at least have elites. Don't be running around with golds, because the tiers of the way that Madden 20 works, it goes based on gold, silver, elite. So if you at least have a minimum elite, you will get different perks from your players. Okay? That is very, very important. Now, as far as the free player goes, I'm assuming that it might be something that's part of one of the current promos. So it's going to be a NAT player. A NAT player is a non-auctionable player. For those of you guys that are coming in that are new and are new to Madden Ultimate Team, a NAT player, non-auctionable or tradable. You cannot get rid of it. It just stays on your team, or you can quick sell it for trading points. But you cannot sell it, and you cannot trade. You can't do anything with it. It's a NAT, but it still holds the same value of the card. You can power it up, all that good stuff. Can't trade it, can't sell it. That's usually what they're going to give you, a NAT card. Maybe it's a superstar. Maybe it's a veteran, maybe it's a heavyweight, maybe it's a flashback. It's going to probably be one of those things, all right? That's ultimately what it's going to be, and that's going to be House Rules for you coming today, very, very soon. Make sure you get to it, all right? You should be able to find it under this play section, college OT rules. Get to it. Make so much trophies that they're falling out of your pockets, bro. I want you guys to eat so crazy, there's nothing left for anybody else. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.